Hello, welcome to our podcast. Today, we have a very special guest, a well-known environmental activist in Indonesia, Swetania Puspa Lestari. Wow, this is definitely going to be an exciting chat.
I would also like to thank Switania for taking the time to speak with you today.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's really nice to meet you and share stories here.
Okay, Switania, before we go any further, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I'm sure many of our listeners are curious and may not know who an environmental activist is.
Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Svetania Puspalestari. I am an environmental activist from Indonesia. I was born on December 23, 1994, and I finished my study at Bandung Institute of Technology in 2017, majoring in environmental engineering. I have always had a great interest in environmental issues. So after graduating, I decided to really focus on this field.
Wow, that's pretty cool, sir. How did you first get involved in environmental activism? What made you feel like this was a path that you went to pursue?
There are actually quite a lot of factors that made me get into this world. I've always felt that the environment is very important for our lives. But unfortunately, many people still don't realize its impact. I started to be active by joining various activities such as environmental cleanup actions, both on land and at sea. From there, I realized that environmental issues are not just about waste or pollution, but also about public awareness and education. Hence, I am also involved in many educational programs, especially for children, so that from an early age they understand the importance of protecting the environment. In addition, I also try to push for better environmental policies so that the change we make can be more widespread and have a big impact.
Wow, very interesting. It means that your activities are quite diverse, from real action in the field to policy advocacy. Well, from all your contribution as an environmental activist, it turns out that you also achieved various awards and achievements. I'm curious, what were some of the hurdles you might have faced to get to this point?
Well, when it comes to challenges, there are so many. One of the biggest is changing people mindset. Sometimes we've done our best to educate, but there are still those who are ignorant and feel that protecting the environment is not their responsibility. Another challenge is, of course, limited resources. Sometimes we want to do a bigger program, but we can find the funds or manpower. But my friend and I never give up. We keep looking for ways to overcome these challenges. For example, by collaborating with other communities or seeking support from various parties. The important thing is to remain consistent and not give up easily.
Wow, that's really amazing. I'm sure many of our listeners are inspired by your passion and struggle. Now, before we end this session, is there any special message you'd like to convey to the younger generation of Indonesia who want to follow in your footsteps? as environmental activists?
Sure, my message is to never hesitate to start small. Sometimes we feel that individual action don't have a big impact, but but they actually mean a lot. For example, starting from reducing the use of single-use plastic, throwing garbage in its place, or saving energy. If if we all do this these small things, the impact we will be huge. And most importantly, don't be afraid to speak up and raise your voice on environmental issues. Because the more people who care, the more chance we have to create a real change.
Wow, what an inspiring message. I myself am even more excited to join in contributing to protecting the environment. Thank you so much, Sweetania, for sharing your amazing story and insight today.
You are welcome. Thank you also for inviting me. I hope our conversation today can inspire many people.
Amin. Okay, friends. That's our conversation with Sweetania Puspalasari. Hopefully, it can be a motivation for all of us to care more about the environmental. See you in the next podcast episode.